You know, after Jesus had already died, a soldier came up and pierced his side with a spear. And what came out? Blood and water. Yeah, it's written in the Bible, John 19, verse 34. It says, one of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side with a spear, and immediately blood and water came out. So what happened to that soldier? There's a story about this soldier. Some say his name was Longinus. After he struck Jesus, it's believed that he was healed from blindness because of the blood and water that touched his eyes. Pretty intense image, right? It's like a sign that even in Jesus' death, he was still bringing healing and change. Some legends say that after that moment, Longinus became a believer in Jesus. He realized that this wasn't just any man, this was the Son of God. It's wild to think how one moment, one action can flip someone's whole life around. So even though he was a part of the crucifixion, God still reached out to him, showing grace and mercy. So picture this. Jesus is on the cross, and everything goes dark. It wasn't just some cloudy day. The whole sky went black from noon until 3 p.m. That's in Matthew 27, verse 45. It's like the world itself was mourning. Then something wild happened. The curtain in the temple, the one that separated the people from the holy place, tore in two from top to bottom. This wasn't some small tear, it was a huge curtain, and it ripping symbolized that now, because of Jesus' death, everyone could have direct access to God. No more barriers. And here's the kicker. When Jesus took his last breath, the earth shook, rocks split, and even graves opened up. People who had died were raised to life and appeared to many. Matthew 27, verse 51 to 53 talks about this. It was like nature itself couldn't stay silent. So Jesus' death wasn't just an event, it changed everything. The sky went dark, the temple curtain tore, the earth shook, and even the dead came back. That's how powerful his sacrifice was. Let's talk about the soldiers who pierced Jesus when he was on the cross. Some folks are asking, how could a blind person see to pierce Jesus? Well, it's important to understand that the Bible is not talking about physical blindness here, but spiritual blindness. In John 19, verse 34, it says, one of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side with a spear. These soldiers could see with their eyes, but they were spiritually blind. They didn't recognize who Jesus really was, the Son of God. That's what spiritual blindness is all about. You can have perfect vision, but still be blind to the truth. The message here is that even though they could physically see, their hearts were closed off to understand. So, back in the day, there were lots of people who just couldn't wrap their heads around Jesus being the Son of God. For instance, the Pharisees and Sadducees. These were the religious leaders. They were super strict about the laws and traditions and didn't think Jesus was the real deal. Then, you had people in Jesus' hometown of Nazareth. They saw him grow up and were like, isn't this the carpenter's son? How can he be the Messiah? They just couldn't believe it. Also, the Roman authorities didn't believe in him. Pilate, the Roman governor, even though he found no fault in Jesus, didn't see him as the Son of God. So, yeah, a lot of people just didn't believe, mostly because they expected a different kind of savior, maybe a powerful king or warrior, and Jesus, with his message of love and peace, didn't fit their idea. But that's the amazing part. Jesus came to change the world in a way nobody expected.